Dang, you was fighting that pie for a second.
But Odell Beckham's right there, son. Everything is hot.
You did.
I'm not sure why that says that. Chat been jumping all day.
Hot.
Got subscribers from Australia
fire.
tuning in and everything. I ain't see your comment till late, big man, but thanks for coming through on that first chat. We appreciate you. Hateration all in the dancery.
Oh, so I'm a hater because I.
So it won't happen again because I didn't see your comment during the
I'm a
live.
hater, bro.
Might make you petty.
Oh, son of a
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Shit like that. Started with love.
Fucking lighter my other pants.
Some haters do start with love, though.
Fuck.
That fucking apple pie was sugary.
I'm so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Alright, it's after 10 o'clock on a Wednesday. Let me stop fucking around with the soundboard and shit. You already know what time it is. Traumatic.
Bitch.
Where should I begin? My thing play to win. No, we get it in. Get it up. Fucking with the back. That'd be a sin. We was blessed with a couple things I cannot explain. Took his phone, hard to hook, and at this we let it ring. Get that blast. He like, what's that sound? Told him chop it down. He a square. Fill him up around. Know his matches now. Take him out. We won't make him wait. We will not be late. Bro, hit my phone. Ask him what's the code. Told him it's a date. At the drop. Then we shut him down. Open up shop. Seen a shot. Kept it moving, homie. He ain't need stop. You don't rock to some music that was bumping down the block. Had to put away the pistol. I ain't fucking with the cop. Take a shot of the liquor. You should know what's in my cup. Got a team full of smokers. Everybody rolling up. Seen a nigga bust a Huey. I ain't really give a fuck. No, I keep a shooter with me. I got Ray in the cut.
Traumatic.
Damn, that's that's funny as shit.
Good people, good people. Welcome back once again on another fine Wednesday at 10 p.m. If you don't already know, I am Trey Holiday, and this is Trey Holiday's TRAMATIC podcast. And as always, I'm in the building, and I'm with the... Now I got a little pause worthy. As always, I'm in the motherfucking building with the motherfucking guys. Starting to my distant immediate left, we got...
You dig? What's going on, yo? Vladdy, Louie, it don't matter. You can refer to me as either or.
And then right next to him, we got the big fella in the building.
Yo. Chubby baby. Finna get active.
And as always, behind the motherfucking boards, we got the pod guy himself.
It's your man Big Wave, a.k.a. Raw Skinny, a.k.a. Frankie Grimes. This shit is streaming on Spotify, Apple Music, Stitcher Radio, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast Player, FM, TuneIn, App, Podbean, Podomatic, Caster, Pandora, YouTube, SoundCloud, Reddit, Discord, Twitter, fuck Facebook, IG Live, TikTok, OnlyFans, xvideos.com, Pornhub.com, xnxx.com, Pornzoc.com, 4chan, 6chan, North Korean Underground Radio, and many, many more platforms that we can neither name, describe, or highlight due to legal circumstances. Free Umi, and last but certainly not least, the MDMALifestyleWAVE.com and wherever else you get your funky, dusty, musty, busted ass motherfucking podcast.
Can the church say whoop?
Whoa.
BRB?
All right. Fellas,
Yo.
how y'all feeling?
I'm chilling, brother, man. I can't complain.
I would actually be remiss not to acknowledge the absence of Hootie Bang Bang from the Playing Gang. You feel me? Shout out to Hootie.
Toast one to my nigga.
There we go. I'm getting there, bro. I
Feel
ain't,
better,
I ain't
fool.
spark up yet.
Feel better.
Feel better. He sick?
Feel a bit under the weather.
He say what 100%.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You feel me? I thought he was taking off for the birthday.
We'll discuss later. Nah.
All right.
I did too, but yeah, man.
Well, nonetheless, you feel me? Happy birthday to Jayla. You feel me? Lord Bang Bang.
Lady Bang Bang.
For the Bang Gang. You feel me?
Happy birthday,
Lady
Jay.
Bang Bang.
All right. Guess we'll start off with our courtesies, huh? So this week, you feel me? I wanted to give my courtesies to something we're all familiar with. Life. All right? But then more particularly about life, I wanted to give courtesies to good relationships.
Damn.
All right. Within the last week, I've had the opportunity to be a little mini star in a short film. You feel me? An opportunity definitely came through good relationships. I was able to perform entrance music for a wrestler that I wrote. Walk him out to the ring, you feel me? Opportunity came off a good relationship.
In front of the millions
10 millions!
of Tremania.
And then
Maniacs.
Tremania, that's some new shit. Shout out to Louis.
we gonna keep on growing, you feel me? And then finally, you feel me? To moments like last night.
Last
You
night
feel
was
me?
a fucking great night.
To moments like last night. You know, holidays an appreciator of life, you feel me? And it's probably hard times that really made me like really appreciate good times. So I'm all for appreciating down to the smallest things, you know. And life has an interesting way of weaving itself together, you know. And last night on the Super Humble, you know, Hootie hit me like, yo, what you doing? Pull up. I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? I see Louis post something, you know what I'm saying? More or less, me and Louis pull up at the same time.
I was already on my way when you said that. I had
See?
just side text him and
Word.
said,
It was easy.
And then like a minute, as soon as I hit send, you was texting the chat. So
And then we get in there, cheat him in there, you feel me?
Hey.
So it's like, you know, it's cool, you feel me? But the expectation was to come in and like smoke and roll out, honestly, for me, you know what I'm saying? And it just turned into a whole different type
5
of night,
hours
yo.
later.
Yo, right, really we get to talking about Uno and the rules of Uno.
Y'all ain't recording none of it, did you?
Nah, you feel me? And a lot of bars were spit last night, but that's,
a lot of quotes.
yeah. But,
Ain't recording none of it, goddamn.
yo, because it was organic, bro. It wasn't nothing
Everything
planned,
ain't meant to be
you feel
recorded
me?
either, yo.
But that was just the thing. Like, it went from talking about, like, some rules of Uno that we all seen differently to actually, like, breaking out the pack and reading the rules
Hell no.
to, like, yo, like, another, like, 3 hours of just sitting there smoking and playing Uno, bro.
By the real rules, which is a totally different
The
game.
real rules is bullshit.
No,
the
I
real
totally
rules is
disagree.
fire,
Real
yo.
rules is
I totally
bullshit.
disagree,
The real
bro.
rules is
Too
fire.
straight.
What's the differences?
The
Yeah.
real rules is it's kind of like a mix between Uno, spades, and like blackjack and like a lot of other shit.
Just no stacking?
Nah, we was still playing pile on though.
Okay.
Yeah, man. But you got, you know,
But it's
you
rules.
can pile on
it's-
light numbers.
Yeah. You gotta really keep score. You trying to get the 500 like on spades. You really keep a score.
I never knew that.
I've never kept score on Uno ever. I didn't know
Right.
it was a score to be kept.
It is.
So
it is
for
a score to
future
be kept.
reference, for future reference, number cards are worth the value on the card.
Okay.
skips and reverses are worth 20 points, and wild cards are worth 50 points.
So you're keeping score the whole game?
Yeah,
At
so what
every
happens
hand.
is whoever wins,
You
whoever
collect
gets Uno
nigga
first,
cards.
everybody who has remaining cards, they the points you get.
Got it. Okay. That does make sense.
I also did. I feel like I didn't know the rule, but I told it to somebody today and they act like I was tripping. You feel me? Like I always felt like if you got a wild card, you can throw it out anytime you want.
Because it's wild.
Right.
But you can't.
You cannot.
I thought it had to be a wild card scenario.
What's a
It
wild
does.
card scenario?
It
And that nigga
does.
throw that wild card.
So
Nah.
what do you consider a wild card scenario?
The one that say wild card. When a nigga be like, boom. Nah, because that's just changing the color, right?
So the actual rule is the only way you can play a wild card is if the color that's currently at the top you don't possess in your hand.
Okay, yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, like last kind of option kind of thing.
Right. Bro, it just like it made Uno way more strategic than it's ever been, you feel me? And that was a good couple hours of just instrumentals playing the whole time.
Oh, shit.
You feel me? I realized I still got the juice. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, bro.
In what respect?
Yo, I can still freestyle, bro. I ain't really been like no freestyle session in a minute, bro.
But if you were to record a song, isn't that how you would record it?
It's a little bit different though. You know what I'm saying? Not right and like to an extent, yeah. But a consistent freestyle, I'm not laying the song down in one take, you feel me?
I know exactly what you mean. I
Yeah.
got you.
But just to be on and we just rapping, like, oh, Louis just played a red card and now I'm saying it in the rap, like, yeah,
How'd that make you
that shit
feel?
was fun. Feels like I am who I thought I was. Still, you know what I'm saying? But more humbly and more importantly, you feel me? I value those times, bro. And I really value the relationships I've been able to establish, bro. That just allowed me the opportunity to do all these different things, you feel me? That I never really thought I might be doing. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty dope.
It is, bro. So,
Especially as you evolve and grow. It's like your reach is growing. You know?
I'm rapping over 20 years, bro. You feel me? I still go out there and perform. You feel me?
Do you think it's paying off though?
So, paying off is and what you seek value in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, my reality is getting on is not easy. You know what I'm saying? And it's not also directly related to your talent or your skill. You know what I'm saying? So, I decided a long time ago when it comes to music that I wasn't going to find my value in getting on. Because the last thing I wanted to do is not get on and then feel like I wasted some kind of time or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So do I find value? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Because it's taking me state to state to perform, open up for major artists, have me doing intro music for wrestlers, you feel me? Like, all these things are memories that I have for the rest of my life, you feel me? So it's definitely plenty value, you know what I'm saying, in the music, regardless of how much farther it take me financially, you feel me? You know, Trey Holiday got real fans, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, valuable.
Yo, I thought there was these two kids from the Caucasus Mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Knew that shit word for word, bro. I lied to you not. Couldn't have been no older than 13 years old. Surprised they ain't run up to you after the fucking performance. Either way, real quick, in this night you had it with the homies and shit, were there any females present?
Last night?
Yeah.
No.
Real nigga wave wild card question for y'all. Is it possible to have the same kind of night y'all had if females were present at the function?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
But
Have y'all been in situations where the female presence fucks up a night like that?
it all kind of depends on what the intentions are, you feel me? So, if it's, I mean, cause like it could fuck it up, but not fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people could just end it early. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because the end game is different. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's a situation where females outnumbered, it could potentially fuck it up because they want a certain amount of attention they may not be getting. That's just a realistic thing that happens sometimes. But definitely possible to still have that kind of night, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I've just seen situations where it's kind of like you were just kind of speaking to, y'all would have been like focused on the Uno game and really been about that shit, and the females might have felt disrespected that the attention wasn't centered on them.
It's just a thing, though. Like, you feel, if you're there for the vibe, then I would expect you would be as just as interested in the Uno as,
right.
you know what I'm saying? It ain't like we playing 2K and you don't know how to play the game. You know what I'm saying?
Let's just play 2K.
It's Uno. You know what I mean? So it's like everybody can play Uno. And it was a learning experience. If you ain't know how to play walking in the door, this is a great time to find out. Good vibes, music, and weed. That's all I need.
Apparently, none of us know how to play.
That's what I'm saying.
If a girl don't know how to play Uno, is that like a red flag?
No.
I mean, well, we wasn't playing Uno the way that everyone plays it.
Well, what if they don't even have a basic concept? You like Uno and they like, what is that?
Yes, that's a red flag.
I feel like that'd be a red flag too.
Uno's a red flag, not being able to play spades.
I feel like that's more
It's a green flag.
It's a confusing
green
or harder to grasp than Uno.
That tells you something.
What level you want your bitches on? You know what I'm saying? Colors and numbers or strategy? You know what I'm saying?
Apparently, there's strategy in Uno too.
You ever been with a chick that rolled dice and shit?
Nah,
Not that game.
Oh man,
nah.
Then she always hounded like, come on, let's roll something, nigga.
Nah.
You like, bitch, the fuck?
It's like, I don't even roll dice like that, bitch. Like,
I don't really fuck with the dice games, bro.
Once in the blue.
right. But not.
All right, shout out to Chubbs for not streaming any games during the podcast. So I appreciate you, bro. Unless you got a setup I don't currently know about.
no, that was only for the top dogs.
Really?
Yeah.
What game was it?
Last week they played Providence. That's what I was watching.
Oh, you was watching college.
Yeah.
Say less.
The top dogs.
All right. You guys check out the Grammys?
Nah, that ain't nothing that be on my radar.
Not even Jay-Z speech? None of that?
Yeah, I took the speech out.
How'd you feel about it?
It's Hove. You know what I'm saying?
Any validity to the statements?
Yeah. Do you think it's not?
Well, the argument I've been seeing online, like that fucking matters, but it's like, well, Kanye did the same thing and the reception wasn't taken as well.
Well, you know, it's a popular saying. It's not about what you say, it's about how you say it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I think that it's a good opportunity to reflect on what Kanye said. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't completely off, but we can't not act like he didn't do it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This wasn't the way to go about it.
You think he went about it the wrong way?
Yeah.
Because he interrupted her?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was her moment. And
Walked on stage.
yeah.
Kind of blew up her career.
Henny about, maybe.
I don't think she has the same trajectory.
You made
that
it a
doesn't
sympathetic white girl.
happen. Yeah.
You know they love that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If not this, she found another way.
Might have to drop a sex tape or something. Who knows?
I ain't really seen that get.
Hey, bro. Everyone goes to the sex tape. Even Drizzy did it.
I guess. I don't know. I didn't see it.
So I
Nah,
did
I'm
happen to
not
catch the Killer Mike aspect of it.
What up, Chubbs?
So was that staged or not?
I don't believe it was staged because none of those categories were televised. So my logic is, if it were staged, you would want a big platform, a big stage, right? So if it wasn't televised, I don't see it being staged.
I've come to the same conclusion that I don't think it was staged, but that's still kind of like, damn, getting locked up at the biggest moment of your career looks kind of goofy.
At least he got the awards first.
I suppose.
And what award did he receive?
He won best album, best song,
rap album.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what the third one was. Shout out to Killer Michael though.
Yeah, he clean sweep. She got 3.
What was the best album? Best song?
Best song was Scientists and Engineers
Right.
Future and
What was the other?
3 Stacks. Yeah, I'm not too sure what the other award
Damn.
was.
Didn't have niggas check this shit out?
His album?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that shit was
Long
fire,
time
bro.
ago.
You listen to it?
It was definitely worthy album of the year. Musically, lyrically, concept wise. I mean, it was pretty.
You know what's crazy? I know, like, how people. You did listen to it?
Yeah.
Chubbs, no?
It's one of my favorite albums of last year, if not my
Touch
favorite.
everything.
So you in a different kind of like wave. What was your like leading reason for listening to it?
The music. So there's a lot of live instrumentation. No ID is the main producer behind it. He really don't come out that much. And then there's a story behind the album. So if you listen to him on his press run when he's doing interviews for it, he kind of put all of his money into this shit. It pretty much cost him like $500,000 total, budget wise, and that was all his money. He had to, sell some assets, shit like that,
Killer
which could
Mike
all
only
be,
got
it could be a
$500,000?
work, but it just kind of endeared me to the project more, I guess.
Okay, well, hit Andre 3 Stacks verse. He dropped a verse. I'm going to listen.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that was fire, so I listened to the rest of it. Good album.
Best rap performance for Scientists and Engineers as well.
Got it. Yeah, it didn't catch my ear personally.
I think you like it. You should check it out, bro.
But I mean, I've never listened to any Killer Mike album. In all honesty,
Any
not
reason
that
why?
I haven't listened to Killer Mike music,
Yeah.
but like, I'll just sit down and listen to a Killer Mike album. I haven't.
Any reason why?
It's so much other music that I prefer. I just never really got around to it.
Okay.
But like I said, there's songs and verses that I do play or that I am a fan of. But just getting to the whole album, it's just certain niggas that I just, you know what I'm saying? There's so much music that I do like.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just want to listen to the shit I like and the shit I'm familiar with. And I just don't get to certain shit.
Okay.
What happened to me was I'm more of a mood listener now.
Okay.
Like
Still
whatever
on the
mood
drill?
I'm in, no.
Okay.
But whatever mood I'm in for the most part is what I'll go run and listen to. I usually got go-to sometime as well, but
How you find new music?
my radar, usually like a word of mouth thing, or if I start to see it come across the algorithms, or if like a snippet gets played, usually snippets help. If I hear a snippet of some shit that I fuck with, okay, I might catch on now.
So
Could be different things.
let's say you the manager for Trey Holiday, right? What do you feel like the most important promotional opportunity is?
Oh, that's a good question.
Most promotional opportunity is. No, I don't want to say that. That's not the way you should go.
What, sex tape?
No, streaming.
Streaming a sex tape?
No, just streaming. Just one of these streaming cats, but you know,
Oh, like Casa now?
yeah. But
Putting the
think
pause
it would
on them?
be
Like,
like-
what would be the play?
for the most part, like a day in the life type of thing.
I think for me, like you said, when you get little snippets, but when niggas just be freestyling, like, and it just be a tweet or X or whatever you want to call it, just a little freestyle. A lot of times that's what make me find new niggas.
Gotcha.
Like them on the block
Yeah.
freestyles and shit like that. That's how I find niggas. But I think I said this before. 2023, I was listening to a lot of old shit for real, and not really like old shit like 2000s, but old shit like 70s, 80s, 90s. I was listening to a lot of that for some reason in 2003.
It's
I
better
mean,
quality
2023.
music.
So I didn't really catch a lot of stuff, huh?
I think it's better quality music. I mean, the quality of music in these later years,
Like you
the
said, a lot of
23s.
live instruments and shit like that
Yeah,
too.
man. Niggas
But
ain't
just
doing
like
that type of
6
shit.
minute songs and shit like that, like on some Earth, Wind and Fire type shit.
I don't want to single it out as a Killer Mike thing though. Like
Yeah,
AZ,
that's what I'm saying. I wasn't really listening
AZ
to a lot
dropped
of
the album. I
niggas.
still ain't peeped that. Like it's a lot
I
of
heard
cats
that
that just
I
don't
didn't
catch.
listen to a lot of new music in 2023. I was really listening to a lot of old shit. So that's just the vibe I was on real heavy last year.
I can dig it. I can definitely dig it. All right, guys. Anything going on in sports?
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Super
You
Bowl.
are right, Chubb. Super Bowl is
Bowl
Sunday.
Sunday.
Got True Detective moving out the way and everything.
I still gotta catch that.
Any predictions on the Super Bowl, fellas? Might as well run it now.
San Francisco. Talked all that shit in the offseason about if you had homeboy, you thought you would have won a championship.
Mm-hmm.
And with the talent that you have on this team, you got like an all-pro team on your squad. So, but they gotta show me.
Going against the homie.
You just going to show me. They got the best player on the field.
Homie been showing out too. 2 weeks of preparation.
I'd say it's in the 20s though, because they both got defenses.
Low scoring game.
Yeah. And Mahomes, he kind of starts slow in the Super Bowl before he picks it up.
Okay.
You don't just come out on fire, even though he's been playing well in the playoffs. So I'll probably get the score around 27-24, Kansas City.
Louis.
I ain't really got no prediction, honestly. I could see it going either way. But I like the storylines coming out of the Super Bowl regardless of who wins.
Okay.
And I just want to see how the storylines go. If Pat win, he already got 3.
Yeah, he's gonna lap a lot of people.
He gonna have a legitimate chance
Lap
at Tom.
a lot of people.
And Tom really just did those records for somebody to immediately come by.
That's crazy.
Like when you hear 7, you like, damn, Tom put that out there. That's, you feel me? That's untouchable. That's all time. And then you like, damn, a nigga might have that shit before the 2020s is up. A nigga could really have that shit.
Doing it with his wackest version of his
Right.
team
If he
that he's
winning
had.
with this whack team, he really could pulling off 6 or 7 is within reason. So that storyline just gets crazy. Where Andy Reid and all these other people start getting placed on all-time lists, Kelsey and shit like that. But then if Brock win as the last pick in the draft,
This don't look right. I'm sorry to cut you off, bro. Quarterbacks with 3 Super Bowl rings.
mm-hmm.
Peyton Manning don't got 3 rings, do he?
2. No,
Nah,
he got 2.
he got 2.
He got 2.
All right. Because I know Eli only has 2, right?
Yeah, Peyton and Eli both
All
got
right,
2.
so this is 2 then.
The only people with 3 is like Aikman's, what's the old from the Steelers?
Bradshaw.
Yeah, Bradshaw.
Roethlisberger
Joe.
has 2.
Yeah, Joe Montana.
Joe Montana has 3.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I got you.
So like he already just gonna be up there. It's really gonna be only Tom and Joe, but I gotta put him above Joe just
Woo!
on the. You know what I mean? And I had Joe 1 before Tom started going crazy.
Okay.
I still got Joe over Peyton. But it's gonna be Pat right there. But then, like I said, if Purdy win as the last pick in the draft, that Cinderella type of story, it'd just be a great. You know what I mean? It's great storylines coming out either way.
Shanahan,
So
can you break through now?
How old
Yeah.
that?
don't
Thoughts
be
on the
Marv.
Super Bowl?
Don't be the new Marv Levy, man.
No thoughts on the Super Bowl? Because the Ravens ain't them.
Taking the Chubbs route.
All right, man. Louis, did you have a prediction?
With that being said, though, I ain't watched no Super Bowl build up.
Like lead up and shit.
Man, I ain't watched shit, yo. I ain't watched no sports or anything related to sports since goddamn Ravens show. I don't even care for real. Basketball phony.
Shout out to the Ravens. Basketball is not phony, sir. It's just a lot of
that
scoring
shit's so
going on.
Phony, bro.
All right,
What
guys.
you about to ask me, bro? My bad.
I was about to ask you for your prediction, if you have one.
What, the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I said I don't really care.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm just watching for the storyline. Well, I might not. I mean, I'm just waiting to see what the storylines are coming out of the Super Bowl. I'll say that.
All right, guys. Y'all ready for the poll?
Mm-hmm.
No Pat Patterson.
Crazy.
This quarter, Trey, would you like to introduce this quarter's Black History Month led tournament poll for the TRAMATIC?
First brackets of the year will be Black Films. Dun, dun, dun.
Classic shit. Classic shit.
Classic black
Classic shit.
film.
Classic shit. Classic shit. Classic shit.
You guys should already be familiar with our tournament format.
If you've been paying attention, then
There are 4 of us. We will each contribute 4 songs to the tournament, giving you a total of 16
not songs though.
I was thinking about that.
movies. Movies. Last time we did songs. Pardon me. They will then be bracketed, and then we will go to tournament format. Each week, the polls will be available via social media for you to place your votes and your input. And we will continue until there's only one
Thank you.
movie remaining. Just to be clear, as it may not have been made clear in previous tournament bracket polls, this is not about the best song. This is about which one of our favorites is your favorite.
Get it?
If you don't vote, you don't have a say-so, so shut the fuck up.
No vote, no voice.
Actually vote when
Yeah.
the poll goes up.
And I ain't
Don't
gonna
just be
lie,
looking. Actually vote.
like viewing the story and not placing the vote
That's wild.
is
Fucking crazy, bro.
We ain't asking for much.
No, my
Yeah,
favorite
just-
shit is when they like the story and still don't vote. Because essentially it takes
Repost
more
that shit too if you feel like it.
yeah, your participation is appreciated.
All right, motherfucker. Classic black films. You said you have Shell's selection.
I do.
Would you just like to start there?
I will. In
Let's do
honor of Shells,
So you just gonna read his 4?
in honor of him winning the previous
So we're not going
tournament, we're going to do his 4. We'll use the order in which he sent them as his number.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go around from there. It's not going to really make a difference in presenting the movies, I say. And then the numbers will work out how they work out.
For sure.
All right. So are you ready for Hootie Bang Bang's top 4 favorite black films?
Classic black films. Let's get it.
Coming in at number 1,
Yes, sir.
Booty Call.
Booty Call. Okay.
Booty call.
That's some Hootie shit right there.
No.
He had a chick named Ganoria, but she spelled it like gonorrhea.
Honestly, this next pick is some Hootie shit.
Okay.
Number 2, Belly.
Shout out to
Belly.
Belly.
Let's go to Africa, T.
As bringing X to the party, huh?
Hootie always bringing next to the
Every
party.
time. Every time, all the time.
I don't like that. I'm gonna have to drop a dime on that nigga.
Drop a dime on that nigga.
Number 3, Next Friday.
Not the first Friday.
Count the green or get in between
Those titties.
those titties.
No more locked doors.
No more like doors.
Gracias.
Say another motherfucking word, nigga. This shit is over.
And then finally, number 4.
Number 4.
No Pat Patterson. No Frank. No
Michael Sam.
Dwight Howard. No,
No
Michael
Elton
Sam,
John.
No Elton John. The
No
Wood.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Yo, I had no idea that's where that was going.
The movie was funny.
What was the movie?
The Wood.
Oh shit.
Yes, let's be clear.
Shout out the Wood, man. I'm sorry, I don't know.
All right.
Trey, what's your number 1 seed, man?
My number 1 seed, classic,
Classic black films.
Paid in Full.
Paid in Full.
Paid in full. I'm on some real murder shit. Any nigga that ever looked at me,
It's funny hearing what lines you go to, you feel me?
I just
I be
think
feeling
it's
like a
crazy
ball
this
player.
nigga ain't missed a movie yet. He got a line for every single movie. Louis, what is your number 1 seed?
Menace, man.
Menace to Society.
I done watched Menace more than any movie. I quote Menace more than any movie.
Okay.
Gotta be Menace for me, man.
Shout out to Menace. Chubbs, number 1 seed, bro.
First Friday.
Ooh, not the second Friday, not the last Friday, but the first
Too many to
Friday.
Enough said there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man.
Friday.
I like Pig
You ain't
Feet.
got no job.
Trey Holiday,
Yes.
number 2 seed, if you will.
Every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen.
My number 2 seed, Higher Learning.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, I'm talking about.
Let me see. What's my number 2 seed?
And I feel like I just stumped Louis.
Nah. My number 2 seed is Harlem Nights.
Peppermint? Is that higher learning? That's the fish with the accent, right?
The fish with the accent?
Fishburne with the accent.
Oh, yeah. The fish fucked me up, bro.
Everyone's got a nickname. Louis.
Harlem Nights, baby.
Harlem Nights. Oh, shit, man. Y'all coming with some heavy hitters. Shoot me in my pinky toe. Chubbs. 2 seeds, sir.
You mean New Jack City?
Oh, you motherfucker.
Real quick though, Harlem Nights, yo, then they say, yo, put your brother on the phone. Yo, that shit was crazy.
All right, y'all. 2 seeds left. Trey Holiday, what's your 3 seed here?
My number 3 seed, shout out to the ladies. Set It Off.
For the ladies indeed. Louis, you're number 3.
I'm gonna put this as number 3 because I think my other one is gonna make it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Coming to America.
Chubbs, you're 3, sir.
Boys in the Hood.
Oh, yeah. Now we're getting down to business.
Classic.
Yo, Doe. Let me
Got
out.
me out.
Oh, let me out. Yeah, I say that shit all the time.
Trey knew he wasn't supposed to be
Nigga had a
ride,
jaw
man.
down the Fox Hill Mall and
He knew he
shit.
was not supposed to be there. He knew he had to go. He was like, I'm out of here. I can't do this. He knew it.
Not the Fox.
I went to Fox Hill Mall.
Trey,
Fox
your
Hill for the
4th
latest fashion.
and final seed, sir.
It was tough. It was tough. For my fourth and final seed, I'm going to go with Baby Boy.
Okay.
My fourth and final seed.
What you got, Louis?
This is a classic for me. I watch this movie a lot of times. And I'm going to go with House Party.
Mm.
like that. Shit like that.
I watch House Party a lot of motherfucking times. I know that movie like the back of my hand.
And that's House Party 1, correct?
That's House Party 1. That's Follow the Drip. Follow the Drip.
Chubbs, fourth and final seed, sir.
This probably is the rock of this entire joint, probably. But it's like one of my personal favorites. Above the Rim.
Mm.
That ain't the rock. That ain't the rock.
Hold on. Above the Rim is about what?
Basketball.
We said no sports movies.
You saw those sports movies?
We said no sports movies.
Is that a sports movie?
Bro, I just asked
Yeah,
what the
for
fuck
sure.
was it about? You said basketball,
sure.
bro.
I mean, it
Come
was
on.
about so much more than basketball, but okay. I mean, I said basketball because it's called Above the Rim, but there was a lot of other shit going on
That's
in
what
that
I'm
movie.
saying, yo. That's what I'm saying.
When you
see-
ask me sports movies, I don't think Above the Rim though.
That's what I'm saying. When he said above the rim, I thought to myself, above the rim. I know I can't remember exactly. I would have to like think about it, you feel me?
Mhm.
I'm like, so I don't want to assume that it's just about basketball.
But you asked.
So I asked. And you said,
Okay. I feel you. Now, like I said, when you asked, I said basketball.
Now,
but if
who
you
was
told
in-
me,
who was in
give
Above
me
the
my
Rim?
pop,
Dwayne Martin.
Dwayne Martin, Marlon
Wayans.
Wayans, Bernie Mac,
Leon.
Tommy Shepard.
Woodhurst.
Woodhurst for sure. Not John Morant.
what?
The meme.
Thank
John
you.
Wick.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That actually was what I needed.
With
Now, yeah, there we go. There
All
we
right,
go.
I got another.
There we go.
so you think that's a sports movie?
I got another one. It's cool.
All right, but I'm saying, do you think it's a sports movie?
I mean, yeah, it's about basketball essentially.
But if somebody say name your best sports movies, do you think Above the Rim?
Yeah.
I don't listen
I'll
to
tell
my
you
best
why.
sports movie.
Because I think a sports movie is defined by having a montage of clips where said sport is being
I feel
played
you.
in the
Okay.
movie. And there's several of
I
those.
mean,
in Above
he
the
got
Rim.
lessons and shit in there, but at the same time, it's about that man going to Georgetown.
So much where they even got double loops on the fucking clips, and I know you seen that shit, nigga.
I mean, the nigga, yeah, yo. The nigga passed the ball and caught the ball. That shit was, who
Well, he
edited
was
that?
just balling at that
Who
point.
edited
but,
that?
Like,
You know, we'll call it bad editing.
All right, what's your movie though, bro?
Sorry, Chubbs.
Above the Rim
It's
out.
all good.
I'm going to go with Crooklyn.
Yo,
Now
I
that's
like
the
it.
rock of this.
Hey, yo,
But people like Crooklyn.
Crooklyn came across my radar many times, bro.
It's a slapper.
I've seen that movie many times. And I also want to say, you feel me, like, I went against what I said a little bit. Because when I got down to my fourth, it was tough. Do the Right Thing is one of my favorite movies of all time. You feel me?
I was going to ask you about something that didn't make the cut.
But I didn't feel comfortable with it translating well
With the audience.
into
Okay.
other people. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Right. I
So,
feel you.
yeah.
I
might
heavily
have been
consider
surprised by
Bad
that.
Boys. I heavily consider Bad Boys, and not cause like that's a movie I really like, but if it's not like in my top 5, but it's a movie that I really like. But I know it got true fans like that, so I considered it. But at the end of the day, I just went with my
First
top 4.
one, funny as hell.
Yeah. It's that's what I'm saying. It's a good movie. It's not like in my
That
top
nigga
5,
Martin
but
was
it's
funny the
definitely a movie I
entire
love.
movie. He was funny. the
Oh,
whole
how about
movie.
something like Poetic Justice?
Definitely could have made the list.
Yeah.
Definitely could have made the list.
Is Baby Boy really one of your favorites, or you just went with the popularity of it?
I watched that movie a lot of times, bro.
Do you watch it a lot of times because it came on TV a lot,
Nah,
or you went to go watch it?
like
a lot?
when I had the Merc Most recently, and I had a DVD player in the car. You feel me? I had like the 4-pack. You feel me? The 4-pack had
John Singleton pack.
yeah, Poetic Justice, Baby Boy, I think High Learning, and like one other movie I can't remember off. Kings of New York, I think.
So look.
4 brothers.
So look.
wasn't-
That's
that
crazy.
wasn't
That's crazy that you said that, right? Because when I first got my first DVD player, you know what I mean, from Walmart, remember they used to have a $5 bin.
That's where I got it from.
So
No,
I
got
went
it
in the
from
$5 bin.
Soundgarden.
I went in the $5 bin, and it was like Menace, House Party, what's the shit with Chris Tucker with you dirty ass white boy.
That was the other
Money
movie.
Talks.
Money Talks,
Charlie Sheen.
Carlito's Way, and it's like yo, those are my favorite movies
I
because
had that too.
yeah,
I had that too.
and it was
Not
like
House
yo,
Party though. The one with House Party, like all the House Parties I seen.
yeah,
I had the one with Carlito's Way.
mm-hmm,
I once one of them had Kings of New York.
yeah.
Carlito's Way was usually
Yeah.
packaged with King of New York.
But like yo, those are my favorite movies because
Mm-hmm.
those was like the first DVDs I had, and I just used to watch them bitches over and over and over. So Menace is my favorite movie, House Party my favorite movie, Harlem Nights my favorite movie, and it's all because of Walmart $5 bin, yo.
So like Baby Boy, like definitely Baby Boy came on TV a lot of times, but I definitely watched it more times than I had to. Like I legit and it got a lot of like fucking quotable little scenes and scenes in that motherfucker. You feel me?
I feel like as a black guy, you should probably check that out in your like early 20s,
Baby
maybe
Boy.
late teens.
Hey
you know
yo,
what
my
I'm
nigga,
saying?
I've had conversations with myself like, damn, my Baby Boy.
Yeah, yo. It's a very good coming to age story.
Was Juice close to making anybody's list?
Juice was close. Fresh was close.
Fresh is definitely an underrated slapper.
You know what could have made the list? Life.
So wait, let me get this straight. It's no Denzel or Will Smith movies on anybody's list.
This is a fact.
You know? Love and basketball.
Do they really
definitely coulda
make
made my
black
list.
They don't really play like
Yeah, they did.
play serious ass roles.
Yo, to be honest with you, my guy,
Denzel definitely got black movies.
I understand your sentiment.
I
I
think-
wouldn't classify Bad Boys as a black movie.
Yeah, that was like really mainstream.
And no,
So you can't be a black movie if it's mainstream?
no, not necessarily. Now, my reasoning is number one, they wrote that shit for Dana Carvey and John Lovitz or some shit, right?
Which one? What movie you talking about?
Bad Boys.
Okay.
Fucking, I feel like that's one of them things where you could insert 2 other people and it still could have worked. And it's not necessarily contingent on black culture necessarily, as opposed to
I
like
mean,
a Friday
House
or
Party
Melon.
could have been 2 white boys.
This is true, but I think the
Supposed to be
culture
Will and
element,
Jazz.
Yeah, I like
the
what you-
music,
I like
the
what you just
dancing,
said.
shit like that, is
What?
what makes it a black movie.
Like Bad Boys had black actors, but it wasn't a black film. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Just culturally.
Especially in comparison to the list that we got. These are
All right,
like,
so name all 16 too. So we
Got
can,
you. On Trey's side, we got Paid in Full, Higher Learning, Set It Off, and Baby Boy. Shells has
Set It Off was kind of like The Town,
no facts. I feel like Set It Off,
but I mean, of course, it was surrounded by black people. Yeah. I mean,
the setting.
the parts of it that was black could be like, you know what I mean. It's 3 people
No,
I
that's a
don't
dope
fuck with.
conversation, Louis, because you're right. Instead of the hood, they
Around
could've been in
here
a
at
fucking
Luther's
trailer park or some
Emporium.
shit. Oh, yeah.
I'm docking your pay.
hey yo, bro.
There's a lot going on in that.
Listen, 4 struggling black women working at a janitorial service.
Right. That's why I said
You
this shit that
feel
was
me?
black about it was real. That's why I went to Luther.
You had the brother going to college.
That's why I went to
Do you
oh,
know what I had to do for this money?
Oh boy.
You feel me?
I'm in the bind, Nate.
What's the procedure?
There was a lot going on in there.
Yo, you know
All
what
right,
I'm
my
saying?
bad to cut the list off.
You good,
So
bro.
what's the list?
And listen, anything shot in LA, you feel me? probably is.
Acorn Project.
Right. AP. That AP is
You had
fat.
the AP. You had the AP in the back of his head. He ain't even from Acorn.
Yo, didn't he get murked because of the AP in the back?
Because of the AP.
And I do want to say, not that put any influence, yo. And I feel what you're saying about that. That could have been a lot of other movies, but Cleo's fucking car scene is one of the best fucking.
Yo, so I was just about to say, yo, anytime I hear that song, I just be sad.
Slow one.
The one missing you. Hold on.
No,
That's at the end.
no, not that, not the
song
song.
playing when she gets shot.
Yeah,
Spot that fuck.
Y'all niggas killed me.
She start rotting. Open the door like.
You know that shit was made for women. That shit is
yo,
so
when
overly
I hear
fucking
that song, yo,
dramatic,
I just be sad, yo.
Let me ask you a question.
Desire the fact.
Set it off.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You could be Frankie or Stoney, whoever you want to be. I'm the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Are we staying together or are we separating?
The last two?
At the very end, probably staying together, yo. We gonna stay together and go down. We're not gonna go down separate. Talking about at the end where they, you know what I mean?
Where was they at though? Were they in
were
the
like a
car?
tunnel.
They both got away and then they went separate ways. Why didn't they both get on the bus?
Right?
The bus
They
is
both
out
could
of
have went to
town.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
Where was she even going to?
She ain't know.
Right.
All right. Sorry to interrupt the list.
Yeah, we keep
fire
interrupting
conversation.
the list, yeah.
Shell said Booty Call, Belly next Friday, and The Wood. Louis, you got Menace, Harlem Nights, Coming to America, and the House Party. And Chubbs has Friday, New Jack City, Boys in the Hood, and Crooklyn.
Friday, New Jack City.
Hella honorable mentions, too many to fucking name.
Man, too many honorable mentions.
Let's get to
bro.
the seating here. Shells is not here, so he cannot participate in seating. Trey,
Yes.
I will give you first pick since it is your show. Your 1 seed paid in full. The 4 seeds you have to choose from are Shells' The Wood, Louis' House Party, or Chubb's Crooklyn.
Pause. I'm gonna go with Shells, The Wood.
The
Pause.
Wood.
Again.
Round 1, paid in full versus The Wood.
That's crazy.
All right. Let me just mark those down real quick. Louis, let's go to your bracket, sir. Your 1 seed, Menace. The 4 seeds you have left to choose from are Baby Boy or Crooklyn.
I'm gonna go with Crooklyn.
Crooklyn. All right.
So that leaves Hootie's number 1 seed against Baby Boy.
No, because you still have yours, remember? So if Chubbs was selecting, he would have the option of Baby Boy or House Party.
Okay.
And Chubbs, your 1 seed is Friday. So would you like Baby Boy or House Party, sir?
House Party.
House Party versus Friday. That should be a good one.
That's dope.
Comedy versus comedy. I picked 3 comedies though, I realized.
I feel like you picked 3 very aged movies as well.
So that means it will be Booty Call against Baby Boy.
That's interesting.
You and Hootie always intersect a lot. No Frank Ocean.
Yeah.
I see Baby Boy versus Booty Call right now. All right. Trey,
Yeah.
your 2 seed of Higher Learning.
I probably should start with Chubbs.
Let's start with Chubbs then. Chubbs, your 2 seed of New Jack City. You have a option of Coming to America, 3 seed from Louis. Next Friday, 3 seed from Shells, or Set It Off, 3 seed from Trey.
Repeat that, please.
You got Coming to America, Set It Off, or Next Friday.
Coming to America.
Coming to America versus New
Going
Jack.
to Louis net right now.
Right. I'm doing that on my feet.
And what was your number 2 seed, Charles?
New Jack.
Jack.
New Jack. Okay.
Alright, so we
New
got
Jack
Chubbs
versus Coming to America.
versus Coming to
Interesting.
America.
I'm cool
Louis,
with that. I can live with that.
Your 2 seed, Harlem Nights, your last pick. You have the option of Set It Off, or you have Set It Off, Next Friday, or Boys in the Hood.
Shut it off next Friday in Boys in the Hood versus what movie? Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights, yes.
Versus Shut It Off.
Next Friday,
Mm-hmm.
or Boys in the Hood.
I'm gonna go with next Friday.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's a good one. All right. So Trey,
Yeah.
you got
Yeah.
got Higher Learning,
That's my movie.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And your options are can't be Set It Off. It's gonna be either Coming to America or Boys in the Hood.
What's my movie again?
No, it can't be Coming to America. It is Boys in the Hood or I think it's Boys in the Hood, bro. By default. Yes.
So that I don't face my own
Yes.
movie. Okay.
Higher Learning, Boys in the Hood. Is that John Singleton versus John
Okay.
Singleton?
John Singleton.
Ice
Right.
Cube.
Films. Yeah.
Ice
John
Cube.
Singleton film.
Shout out to Cube.
Cube
It's a good
versus
matchup.
Cube.
Got a Cube. We gotta get Ice Cube to chime in.
All right, and the last round here.
Mm-hmm.
I know at some point it start working itself out.
Yeah, Hootie still has Belly. That's the last matchup. Belly and, if I'm not mistaken, Set It Off.
Okay.
Hmm.
So that's y'all two again. All y'all matchups is against each other.
That's what it seems like so far.
So go through all the movies one more time for me, bro.
Gotcha. Set It Off as a Trey. All right, in the Trey bracket,
Right.
we got Paid in Full, Trey's 1 seed versus Shell's 4 seed, The Wood. And then the 2 versus 3 matchup is Trey's Higher Learning against Chubb's Boys in the Hood. In the Hootie bracket, we have his 1 seed Booty Call going up against Trey's 4 seed Baby Boy. Then the 2-3 matchup is his 2 Belly going against Trey's 4 Set It Off. In the Louis bracket, you have your 1 seed Menace to Society going against Chubb's 4 seed Crooklyn. And then the 2-3 matchup is Harlem Nights against Next Friday. That is Shells with Next Friday. And then Chubbs in your bracket, you got your 1 seed Friday going against Louis' 4 seed House Party. And the 2-3 matchup, you got your New Jack City 2 seed going against Louis' Coming to America 3 seed.
So Cube got the most movies on the list.
Shout out to Cube.
He got the whole map on it.
Cube got the most movies.
Does he really? Yeah, he got
Yeah.
one.
It's somebody else.
Four of them.
Eddie got a couple. Eddie got
Next
2
Friday,
movies, but I put 2 Eddie
Higher
movies
Learning,
by
Boys in the
myself.
Hood, that's 4. The 2 Fridays, Boys in the Hood, Higher Learning.
He got 4 movies.
Yeah, Eddie got
Will
a couple
Harris.
ones.
Will Harris is got a few appearances too.
Mhm.
Shout out to Will Harris.
Very good list, fellas.
John Singleton got the most movies.
Shout out to
We got a
John
Tyrese
Singleton.
sighting. Any predictions, fellas?
Snoop Dogg sighting.
Friday is that's like a lot of people's go to.
That's the Kentucky of the bracket. That's the Duke.
Friday is a lot of
overrated
people's
fucking
just
movie,
default answer for favorite movie.
Who Friday got see?
House Party.
House Party.
I think House Party's getting Friday the fuck out of here. I think if people had to choose, they're choosing House Party.
It depends on who votes.
If they vote. Fuck.
House
Shit.
Party is just slightly older demographic than Friday.
Now Harlem Nights and next Friday. That can
I'm
get a
getting
little
that out of
tricky.
there. I'm getting next Friday out of there.
I think Harlem Nights is a good one.
But I think more people like next Friday than first Friday.
I don't think so.
I ain't
think
gonna
First Friday.
lie, y'all hear that a lot, bro. Surprising to me.
I hear it a lot. It's like a new age, like something that people say a lot to be like
Hot take.
against the. Yeah, I like next Friday more.
I think it's more relatable.
Man, Friday had way more classic punchlines, but 2 was funny. 2 was funny. It had over the top funny shit, like the roof scene and the pinky
Yeah, that's
scene.
the thing, yo. Like you said, relatable.
Yeah.
I think the first Friday way
More
more
relatable.
relatable.
Not best. Which one is the funniest to you?
Friday.
Yeah, out of all the Fridays, which one is the funniest? Not the best per se.
That's what I'm saying. I think the second one might be
Yeah,
funnier.
the second one might be.
I think the third is the funniest. Like joke for joke.
I think, the third one. See, this is the thing though. The first one was funny, so with the second one, you had to try to be more funny, and then with the third one, you had to try to be more funny.
Had to top
Part
it.
1 just had natural shit that was just regular funny.
Okay.
They wasn't
It wasn't
trying to be funny.
I got you.
You feel me? Part 2 niggas was trying to be funny.
Right, Baby D, Twinkies, you feel
Yeah,
me?
they had. That's what I'm saying. They had scenes that was meant to be funny. Baby D, Pinky, the get off my roof scene.
Michael Blackson.
That shit was funny. But like the part where he was just talking about Baby D, like Baby D a bad motherfucker, you know all this shit. Like that's the scene that would have been in part 1, just niggas talking and saying funny shit. Part 2, they had scenes that was like meant to be funny. Part 1 was just niggas talking and the shit was
Yeah,
funny.
like you feel me? Smokey keep on pressing about the homegirl. Then he pull up and she.
Yeah.
That's real life shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, you feel me? This is not what I was asking for.
Right, so that's why the first one is the best one to me. But like you said, just pure laughing, I would probably go with the second one because they was intentionally trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Second one funny as hell.
Second one funny as hell. And I wasn't really familiar with Mike Epps prior to that. Like, I guess have missed that portion of Def Comedy Jam.
Nigga said, "You look like the player hater who sold me this shit. Give back my money. No, I have no damn receipt."
But it's just a lot of classic. They tends I keep them clean. It's a lot of
My
classic
roof.
lines, yeah. It's a lot of, you know what I mean?
What do you think is? Give me some examples of like a bad movie, a bad black movie.
But this the thing. It's a lot of bad black movies that's bad, but they still my shits. They still like classic,
Okay.
like.
Like Belly 2 with the game.
Oh my days, the
That
Billionaire
wouldn't be
Boys
one
Club.
that I say is still like some shit I fuck with. I'm trying to think of like a bad
Waist
movie
Deep,
that I still.
Big Meat. Game had some bad films.
Waist Deep was cool.
You like Waist Deep?
No, I'm not saying I liked it, but it was cool when you comparing it to Belly 2.
What about Illegal Tender? You remember that shit?
Illegal Tender was my shit,
I kind of like that one.
but that wasn't black people. That was like
That was
Puerto
like-
Ricans.
Biker Boys was corny as hell.
Shout out to Biker Boys,
Biker
Chubbs.
Boys was corny. That's when they went on like that run of bike movies. Cause remember it was that other
Torque.
one. Yeah, Torque.
I'm not a movie buff, so it's kind of hard for me to.
Got you, bro.
Man, when the barbershop had the 5 for 20
Yo.
bootleg DVDs, yo, I would just go in there, spend 40, 20 on the cut, 20 on DVDs, and you
How
feel
about
me?
barbershop?
By the end of the year, yo, I just had 300, 400. Cause he would like have all the new shit,
That's
but then
a
he would
fact,
have
man.
classic shit, and it was just to the point that I was just buying everything. Cause
Shit's
I'm
written
in
on
here
there.
every other week, so I got every movie on DVD. So
Shout out to ACOG Club Podcast. Salute Natives Plus.
Shout
fuck
to
cable.
Chop.
Niggas was just watching DVDs all day long. No
Hey,
cable.
Chop. Shout to Chop.
What the fuck was I about to ask? Must not have been important. All right, guys. You want to get into some men's perspective, or you want to get into lady rat beef?
Lady, oh shit.
I actually want to get into the next topic, which will be Pastor's Trade question of the day,
Do that, sir.
formerly known as Trade's Perspective.
I'm off the cuff today. My bad.
And we never off the cuff, that's why we got playing.
That part.
Pastor Trade's question of the day. For the room. Is there a single moment in your life that you can attribute to making you the person you are today?
Not one single moment. I feel like that's kind of like in movies, like one single moment. They show that flashback and like the person had something embarrassing happen in the high school cafeteria and they was never the same after that. Like I feel like that's kind of like in movies. So I would say all the things that have happened have led me here, good and bad. But I can't really point to one thing.
Okay.
I'll try to answer this as best as I can, because it's kind of difficult to point to one single moment. But probably when I ran into friends, these guys in particular, probably when I ran into Vladdy and them, because I learned a lot from them. You know what I'm saying? At a time where I didn't know too much.
Right.
And you're still at that age where you're still trying to, find yourself and shit like that.
Right.
They wasn't teaching me no
we
bad
was
shit.
outside.
Like, yeah. Like, you can learn a lot, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, probably the time I ran into the homies.
Right.
It'd be two. The first one is after I went to the North Shore in Hawaii, I decided to start this company. And then the second one would probably be, it sounds kind of morbid, but probably the day my mom died, because when that happened, for me anyway, that was like the final, I guess, checkpoint of, you're really by yourself now, bro.
Right.
Like every decision you make has an impact. You don't have anybody to rely on. If you get in the jam, you got to figure everything out for your fucking self now.
Right.
So I say them two moments probably.
So when I do, and we initially was calling it like Trade's Perspective, you feel me? But I kind of felt like that was like locking me into a particular thing. So that's why I changed it to Pastor Trade question of the day. And typically any question that I ask starts with an answer, you know what I'm saying, relative to myself. And then I figure out how I can pose it to y'all. So I definitely understand what you're saying, Louis, as far as it being like multiple moments. And I'm not trying to say, it's just one thing and that's why I posed a question to Ray earlier and he's like, that's a broad question, you know what I'm saying?
I thought it was very
which is fair.
streamlined.
But I asked that because 12th grade, I played lacrosse. You feel me? This was the first team sport I played. It was the first thing I did in high school besides ROTC and go to school. You know what I'm saying? It was the first time where I was in a position where my performance, you feel me, was acknowledged. You know what I'm saying?
Validation.
It was like, and I was even rapping before that, but 12th grade is when I really found out who Trey Holiday was. You know what I'm saying? Not 12th grade, but that lacrosse season in particular.
Found out who you was or who you wanted to be?
Who I was.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I had been Trey Holiday before that, you feel me?
Yeah.
But getting out there, like, putting in, like, work to get better, you know what I'm saying? Seeing the benefits of that, becoming, like, a leader on the team, making it to the All-Star game, having never played lacrosse before, getting attention from girls because I was playing a team sport, you know what I mean? Like, that's when I started getting my swag, you feel me? And I never forget that, you feel me? Like, the transition, you know what I mean? And it was great time because, you know, that's the last sports season of the year. You know what I'm saying? So it gave me a different level of confidence entering the world, you know what I'm saying? And like, I always look at that time period and like, yo, that was
just jumping off.
That was, yeah, you feel me?
That's
yeah,
dope.
that's when I really started, like, yeah, being me. Wow. I really feel like.
Anybody got anything else they want to add to that?
Yeah, back to that whole thing you was talking about your mom's passing. Same thing for me, man. Whole lot changed since then. Like, that's the piece of news you don't want to get. When I got it, you know, I dealt with it or whatever, but at the same time, like, the ramifications from it. And then my grandma, when it first hit me, like, I'm just fortunate that I had him up until the point where I was an adult. If this would have hit me when I was young, I'd have been devastated. I was fortunate to have him for that long where it's like, okay. I wasn't no stranger to my peoples. I talked to them all the time, stay with them, all that type of shit. So I got more good memories than, you know. So it was bittersweet at the same time.
Okay, bro.
So I went to a funeral on Friday. It was my one of my cousins, her oldest two kids, father that passed away. So like they are like 20s, you know what I'm saying now? So which means he was around when I was like a teenager, you know what I mean? So like, I hadn't really like politic with Joe in a long time, but you know, like, even though he used to work at the automotive shop, my uncle shop, he worked there too, you feel me? So I've had like interactions with him, you feel me? So like as I kind of explained to people from work, you feel me? You know, me going wasn't necessarily like emotion based, it's just to pay respect, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So surprisingly my mother went, like I ain't know she was gonna go, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a pretty emotional person, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't cry for nothing. But funeral environments, you feel me, definitely
Just make you somber.
because you just think about a lot of different things, you feel me, bro? And I'm sitting there next to my mom's and shit. And it's funny because like I got there after her. So when I got there, like I sat in the back. So she got up, she came and sat in the back, you feel me? And she was like, you know, I'm not gonna pass up no opportunities just to chill with you. He's like, yo, bro, I don't know, bro. You feel me? I don't know what I'm gonna do, bro, when that day comes, bro. I don't know. You feel me? My nigga, and it scares me, bro.
Yeah, that's one of them things where you just do.
You feel me? Like and then also to the point where like, yo, death don't really get me too fucked up that much. You feel me? My grandmother, you feel me? Both of them passed away. One in 2003, and then my mother's passed away, I think like maybe 2021 or something like that. You feel me? More recently. You know, I definitely cried for both of them, you feel me? But in the in-between, you feel me, like, I don't get that emotional, like, charge. It does affect me, you feel me? But I'd be, like, sad, seeing people sad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, bro, I'm scared, bro. You feel me? I'm scared, bro.
That'd probably be the one.
You know what I'm saying? I'm scared.
Like the mother, yo.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm going to be down bad for a minute.
Yeah, bro.
For a minute, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, motherfuckers ain't getting no younger, bro. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't getting no younger, bro.
Well, to be honest with you, Trey, I think a real big part of it is the actual fact of acceptance. People I'm always bewildered by people that don't have a good grasp of the concept of death. It's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to happen. I understand it affects everyone differently, and everyone is entitled to their emotions and how they choose to process things. But at the end of the day, it's inevitable, you know?
Let me tell you something. So, like, my grandmother was living with us, you feel me? My grandma probably ended up living with us probably like 3-4 years, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But when she initially came there, she was coming out of the nursing home. And I think the thought process was, you know, we on limited time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? My grandmother lived with my other aunt all her life, you feel me? Guess my grandma's health got, you know, bad. It was just more than she wanted to continue to deal with, you feel me? My aunt Dukes pretty much like, well, you know, she come live here before I put her in the hands of somebody else, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Grandma definitely ended up living way longer, you feel me, than I think was expected when she first got there.
Mm-hmm.
And but I asked my mother one day, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, with knowing the expectations when she got here, do you feel like it's gonna make it any easier, you know what I'm saying, once she move on? She told me no. Still my mother.
Mm-hmm.
I felt that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I felt that. I don't think, you feel me, acceptance will come at some point.
Right.
But going into it, bro, or whenever that time comes, you know, that's going to be the last thing in my mind, bro. And it's kind of crazy. It's just like, yo, I don't... bro, that's another thing like about being a single man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck is going to give me that, like, what I'm going to need at that time, bro? You know what I'm saying? Who's going to give me what I need? Because, like, the niggas will be there, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I don't doubt y'all wouldn't be there for me. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like as a man to a man, it's just gonna be a certain amount of, you know what I mean, tenderness that I'm gonna need. You feel me?
I could tell you personally, I pushed everyone away. I thought I was gonna want that, you know, tenderness, or I thought I was gonna be seeking the comfort of my wife, shit like that. Fam, I basically ran away to the Four Seasons and ducked off in a fucking room for like 36 hours. You feel me? By myself. So, I don't know, nigga. Everybody different. I think your idea of how you think you're gonna handle it, or whatever the situation may be, whenever it happens, whatever you think going in, it's not gonna be that. You know?
Yeah, I hear you, bro. I really can't see it being no other way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
it's just I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was a couple weeks ago, you feel me? I just talked about like some shit I wasn't really ready to get into. What is the time like? Man, it's kind of late to get into this.
no, it's not.
But, you know, like I was telling Hootie, you feel me, a couple weeks ago, like, niggas starting to feel a little insecure. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, I still live in the house with my moms. You know what I mean? And it's different kind of like notions on that. You feel me? You got even going back to like Scrubs back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if the plan was necessarily like to still be there. You know what I'm saying? But in the course of life, like I had a kid. You know what I'm saying? When I had a kid, she was going to school out the way. I worked early, you feel me? Mom was able to take her to school, like it made sense, you know what I'm saying? Then the conversation became about, you know, taking over, you know what I'm saying? When she either decided to move out or move on, you know what I'm saying? And different things like that. And then I haven't really been in like, cause like, I run into women and it's been a thing for them, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of be like to me, like, yo, this ain't no situation where like I'm I'm move. It's upstairs, it's downstairs. You feel what I'm saying? Like I do as I please. You feel me? And it's like, bitch, why do I need to move out just to be by myself? Because you think it's better.
Or with you.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, I ain't got nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm wanted here. I'm needed here. You feel me? Again,
You don't feel like that's kind of natural in a sense for anyone in that position, whether it was you or anybody else that had a place to stay like that, and then the other party is like, well, hey, man, if you change that, maybe that would mean something different for us. Is that the like conversations you've been having, or are they like, yo, this is a roadblock for us? This is, this is stopping us from progressing. Like, how are they coming at you with that?
So like, one chick who I was dealing with for a longer period of time. You feel me? I guess her thing was like, oh, well, I want to be able to come and just be in your place type of situation. You feel me?
Shit like that.
Feeling like she still got to have a certain level of respect because your mother be there type of thing.
I mean, I guess so. You feel me? Then like on like a more recent situation, like, and this was like, I'm just getting to know you. You feel me? So you really don't have no validity and opinion on my life right now. You know what I'm saying? So her thing was just the concept of it. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, well, I'm not going to like change that because you think, you know what I'm saying? If I was in a situation where like I was uncomfortable or I felt like I needed more or something like that, then I probably would have done that. But like, nigga, I'm on the move most of the time. You know what I'm saying? I spend more time out the house than I do in the house. So I don't understand, like,
why the fuck would you pay $1,500 a month for some shit you ain't even in like
just
that?
To say, you know what I mean? Now, if you in a situation, yo, where you can't move how you want to move, then I totally get it. You feel me? You need to find your own space. You feel me?
I got something from the chat real quick, not to cut you off, brother, but that's a blessing to be able to still live with your parent because one, in our culture, we tend to kick our kids out at a particular age, but then that puts stress on how you take care of your parents later on down the line. That's a fucking fact, too.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
shout out to the chat.
I don't know, bro.
Really, what you're saying definitely makes sense to me.
Yeah. But it's just like, you know.
I don't feel like, I understand why that would lead to some insecurities, especially dealing with the other gender, but I really don't feel like you should let that fuck with you too much. It's natural, but, I just try my best to block that shit out, because you don't really get off on that shit. Like, you're not dependent on a relationship. You're not dependent on being with a chick. Other people's opinions really don't matter that much to you in the long run. You know what I'm saying? At your core. So, man, don't let that shit get to you like that, bro.
I mean, I feel like that shit is definitely better than living with somebody you don't want to live with because it's more convenient.
Or struggling.
You know what I'm saying? Or struggling. I feel like it's better than living with a female just because you have nowhere else to go. You know what I'm saying?
And not to get back on the morbid shit, bro, but I will tell you one thing I wish I had more of with my mom is fucking time. In any capacity. You feel me?
Facts.
So.
And then that's like at this point in life, it's like, bro, unless I find a woman, you feel me, that I feel like that's a level we need to take it to, you feel me? Like, yo, bro, my mom only getting older, bro. I'm not about to roll out on her right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to roll out on her right now. You feel me? So, I don't know. But it does, you feel me, like, just the perception that I know some people have of it, you feel me? It does bother me sometimes. But I feel like I'm doing the best thing.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I definitely know that, you know what I'm saying, it can be perceived a certain type of way. But it's gonna always be of a chick, so it ain't really, you know what I'm saying. Like it's definitely something that you know what I mean, like you can't help what be on your mind, what be on your mental and shit.
Right.
I mean you can try, but what your thoughts is your thoughts, you feel me? So it's always like you said, it's something that you can think like, damn, I wonder if this would have worked out, that situation, or I wonder if me and her would have had a chance if.
Yeah.
But this won't always be more, bro. And the ones that's really rotting with you not gonna care about that type of thing. So
And honestly, to speak to his point about perception, I would rather have a motherfucker perceive my shit is fucked up or bullshit and I'm straight, as opposed to the perception is I'm out here balling and in real life I'm fucking struggling. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit, nigga.
I was doing something like that 2013 to 2018. I was out of town. I was kicking it with moms. Like, hey, you know, I knew that's one thing I miss. You know what I'm saying? Those times where it's like I had to get back on my feet. I could go away and do what I needed to do. I'm spending time taking care of her, but at the same time getting myself together. You know what I'm saying? I did that from like 2013 to 2018, and I came back down here. So yeah. But I ain't never really run into that type of thing with women. I know it's there at the same time too.
Nah, I've definitely been pressured to move in with a bitch.
Did
I've
you
never
do it?
really been pressured to move in.
Like, and I mean a situation I knew was some bullshit, nigga. You feel me? But yeah,
I've
wound
never
up
really
dipping
been
out on
pressured
that
to
lease.
move
I dip on the lease, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
in.
Shout out to rental history. That shit is a joke.
I'm too used to being by myself now.
I hear that from most people nowadays. It's not just exclusive to guys or women. Most people would rather be by themselves, fuck with whatever they want to fuck with, and if some shit happen to jump off, then they jump off. But they ain't really actively out here looking to be shot by a Cupid's arrow and shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all want to get to some men's perspective.
Let's do it.
These are kind of weak this week, but we gonna roll with it. Trey, what's your favorite joke?
My favorite
Your
joke.
favorite joke.
My favorite joke would probably have to be knock knock
Who's that?
radio.
Radio.
Radio night, here I come.
Okay.
Louis, what's your favorite joke, man?
My favorite joke involves Sunday school children getting into heaven and some other things.
Understood. Chubbs, your favorite joke, man?
Nothing beats a good D's nuts.
Got him.
You land one of those, nothing beats that.
That's a fact.
That's crazy.
You ever heard the one about the two guys at the top of the bar on the skyscraper?
No.
All right, and then the one about the Mexican guy, the white guy, and the black guy that lived next to the old lady. Those some classics, man.
I feel like I might have heard that one about living next to the old lady.
Yeah, you know where that's going. If you want me,
Filthy.
I can tell you. They're both very short.
Tell a joke, bro.
All right, there's an old lady. They live in a townhouse, you know. She used to suck her husband off every night. And when he died, in memory of the husband, she chopped his dick off and had it taxidermied on the wall. And she would suck it every night before she went to bed. So these three gentlemen moved next door, a white guy, a black guy, and a Hispanic guy. The white guy goes over to borrow sugar one day and he notices the dick. So he asks, hey man, what's up with that dick on your wall? She tells him the story. He has an idea. Somehow he removes the dick and manages to place his own in and gets his dick sucked. Now don't ask me specifics or semantics, I do not know. Either way, he tells his roommates about it. They don't believe him. So the Mexican guy, he says he'll try. So the Mexican guy goes in and gets his dick sucked, right? They tell the black guy, bro, this is the best head ever. Gotta try it. Black guy's super hesitant, as he should be. I'm not doing it, not doing it. Finally, they convince him. Black guy goes in, sticks his dick in. The old lady says, ooh, it's rotten, and chops it off the wall.
That wasn't a joke. That was a horror story.
Yeah. So this is other joke, you feel me, that I really like, but I can never fucking remember what the third party is, so it's hard to tell a joke, you feel me? But like, just we're gonna use Catholic just for the point of the joke,
Yeah, let's do
right?
it.
You feel me? So you got three guys, first day on the job, you feel me? It's a Jew, it's a Roman, it's a Catholic, you feel me? So the sergeant comes in, you feel me? So he said, I got a question for you guys. Who killed Jesus? So he goes to the Jew first, and the Jew says, the Romans killed Jesus. He says, okay. So then he goes to the Roman guy, and he said, well, who killed Jesus? He said, the Jews killed Jesus. So then he goes to the Catholic guy. He says, let me think about it. So he goes home. His wife says, how was the first day on the job? He said, great, I got my first case.
Yeah, Screechy.
Keith Henning told me that. Shout out to Mo Money, that wasn't on the list. Chubbs, did you do this one?
What was the question?
What's your favorite joke?
Yeah, try to
Alright,
get the
bet.
joke.
We'll do one more because I told you these shits are lame. What do you think your best physical feature is? Chubbs, you go first. Hold up, where my music? Don't think too hard, Chubbs.
Probably my hands.
I like it. No Pat Patterson. No Pat Patterson. You get compliments on your hands? Understood. Louis, what do you think your best physical feature is?
I'm gonna say my height.
All right. Trey, best physical feature. What do you think it is? Your eyebrows. All right now. Ladies love the eyebrows.
A lot of women have told me they wish they had eyebrows like mine.
It's a wonderful thing.
Of course, they would chop them down, which is, you know what I mean?
Defeating the whole purpose.
Right.
Do
But
they ask you if you trim them and shit?
yes, they did.
Shit is fucking dismissive. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, Trey Holiday, what would it be?
I feel like we had this question.
All right.
I went with rice.
You'll say rice.
I love rice,
No,
bro.
new question, bro. What's one thing people would never know about you just by looking at you?
I'm a really nice person, you know?
Come on, y'all. That's the best you could do.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you yourself told me that my demeanor probably gives people another expectation of me.
Guess you got a point there.
I mean, just by looking at me, very intelligent. You feel me? Very intelligent.
I thought there was more behind that.
No.
Shout out to the smart people.
Don't let the tattoos fool you. You feel me?
Louis, what's one thing people would never know about you just by looking at you?
I like to read.
Reading is fundamental. Shout out to Class Act. Chubbs, one thing people would never know about you just by looking at you.
That I like to listen a lot.
All right.
Oh shit, nigga. They see you on top. You gotta do one of them.
I like listening to the point where I'll get you to talk a lot and I'll just listen.
But you be paying attention though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Information is power. I
That's
don't want
a
nothing to
fact.
slip by.
That's a fact. Yo said, what's the sweetest thing you ever done for a girl? All right.
The sweetest thing.
I'm not asking them.
About to say, I got a long list. Hard to narrow that one down to one.
Chubbs, you got any thoughts tonight?
Yeah, so I think I've gotten to the point where, so this past weekend, right? I was in New York to watch the game. Great game, great atmosphere, had a great time. And I was just thinking to myself recently, like, damn, I just really enjoy just going out by myself. Of course, when I share these experiences with people sometimes, and they be like, why don't you invite me? It's not that I just don't want to invite people. It's that when I do, closer as the day get, 9 times out of 10 they may flake, and I just don't feel like dealing with that. Plus, you ain't going to enjoy this more than me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just came to the conclusion, like, yo, like, and this, me being used to being like by myself, usually doing shit by myself, doesn't really have anything to do with it. I just like going out by myself at this point.
Shout out to the solo time.
Yeah.
I like being by myself at times. But I normally don't like to go out by myself. I usually prefer company when I'm out.
Out by yourself is definitely a different wave. You get used to it though. I think after the initial, shock of just being out by yourself, that shit is pretty enjoyable, like Chubbs was saying.
They hound you when you're by yourself.
That's
they
a
be
fact.
hounded.
See,
They get pick up that shit. They're like bloodhounds. They just pick up on that shit.
So let's say you feel me, I walk in Tom's, right? And it's crowded. If I'm by myself, probably gonna leave.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm with somebody else, I still stay. You feel me?
I ain't mad at
I
it.
mean, I definitely do the little solo trip, especially now with the way technology and shit is, where it's like I go to the bar on the solo, I got my pods in, I'm gonna listen to some music, or I'm gonna, sit there and like watch a little whatever YouTube clip or you know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's just like, all right, I just want to drink, but I would do what I might be doing in the house. I'm just in my own little world.
The early tip, yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
I definitely like fuck with it on the early, like when you know I'm about to be in there, then definitely go in there with my pods and just blah. You feel me? Yeah, it most like I do go places, but it's not normally during like high volume times if I'm by myself. You feel me? If I'm by myself, I'm not expecting too many people
What's
to be
a
there.
happy
crazy.
hour type of tip more so than the late night type tip?
Yeah,
2 o'clock through 5 o'clock hours would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
I did that like last month on the low.
Shout out to the solo missions, Trey. Want to take us home, bro?
yeah. Appreciate y'all as always.
Dope show. Good
It was an
conversation.
interesting episode.
Very introspective episode.
Yeah, I'm interested to go back and watch it. Felt really dry. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's a topic, you feel me? I don't know, because Hootie wasn't here, I'm not
I
sure.
think the energy probably still came down from like the whole football thing. Probably still.
Y'all wasn't feeling no sports.
Still might be a hangover from that. Because it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that took up a good chunk of shit, and, you know, the energy was different. It seemed like everybody was excited. Not just you, I'm just talking about, you know, just everybody in general. Even the viewers, you know what I'm saying? Their questions might have been spiked up.
What y'all think about people that, like, criticize people for being too emotionally invested in sports?
I ain't trying to hear that shit, man.
I mean, this is the thing. I think it is such a thing as being too emotionally invested. And I'm highly invested, but it is people that's too invested. If you talking about me or like the general people as too highly invested, then you just don't get it. If you talking about them other people, then I understand.
Okay, so I'm not thinking like Ravens lose, break my TV, or
Right.
like
That's extreme. That's
hurt
extreme.
yourself. Not that,
Go viral.
but definitely like Ravens lose. I got a couple down days. You feel me? I'm down.
That's regular, fam.
I'm emotional, but it's people who like criticize even that level of.
Those same people are the same people that feel the same way about like when The Office ends, or if fucking
Game of Thrones.
yeah, bro. Like, let's be real. You feel me? Everybody got their thing. So, in my opinion, I feel like it's bullshit for you to criticize someone else's fandom, hobby, interest, anything like that. Especially if it's a fucking outlet that takes you away from the daily bullshit that you got to deal with. Man.
Mainly.
Like, come on, bro.
It's
Shit is
people
fucking
be invested
stupid,
in
bro.
all types of shit. So it's like that's why I'm like, yeah. If you talking about, cause even like it's like with anything, like for example, the Beehive and shit like that. Like it's people that's fans, but then it's just people that's just ridiculous.
Like, are we wrong for thinking they're crazy?
Yo, the people who were sharing the locations of parents' grave sites are crazy.
That's nuts.
That's OD.
Yeah, your people's is wild. You
That's
doing that.
OD.
That's doing too much.
And that's what I'm saying. It's those people be a lot more to me crazy than sports fans. So it's like all depends on what we talking about.
Yeah, I'm not visiting the quarterback's crib if the team loses.
But it's really
think-
fans like that too, though.
I think it's also crazy to buy women's underwear that they had on for like 3 hours, and you get that shit sent to you in the mail, and you pay like $1,500 for it. Like, that shit is crazy to me.
Is there anybody's underwear that you would pay for?
Nah.
How much money
I'm not
do
willing
I
to.
have?
I'm not willing to answer so quickly.
I ain't mad at you, bro. But I ain't judging. You feel me?
Who underwear would you pay for, bro?
Sometimes you want to see
It's
what
probably
something be
more
like.
than one answer.
Yeah, you might want to see what something be like.
Give me
before you-
give me top 3 underwear you willing to pay for.
This is crazy.
And is this off your
This is a very good
regular salary, or is this like if you just had
question.
the
Yeah,
money?
this is definitely petty cash. Petty cash.
To, like, is you making life decisions for these underwear?
No.
Okay.
Nah, yo, it's just I would just say I understand, yo, why someone may want them. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna give my list right now.
I'm not going to. This is not a current question.
Okay, so let me say something before you ask this question. You know, like the sense of smell is the strongest sense.
Hey, whatever you gotta tell yourself.
Nah, you know how like you smell food and you instantly want that food.
Salivate. Yeah.
Some people, you know what I'm saying? Some women have a scent and you know that woman's scent.
Pheromone.
And that allows you to be aroused
Mhm.
just by the scent of the smell. It's like smelling cookies baked. You
Can
feel
I
me?
ask you a personal question right now?
What's up?
Is the sense of smell one of your triggers for arousal?
It can be.
All right now.
I mean, like you ever have a woman that wears a particular perfume?
Yes.
and then you smell that perfume, even if it's not that with that woman, you want to go fuck her.
Mm-hmm.
So
I got you. I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm a smelling
never
motherfucker.
had that. You
So
see
I
that,
know
you
what he
gotta have a
means
chick. Yeah,
when
that
he's like, yeah, some of them
it's,
draws.
sometimes it's not even that. It's just like it could be this something that she wear in her hair, and you just know that smell
Man,
is her.
listen, the smell of the joint, your top lip, next day just be like that the whole day. Whole morning you just be like,
That's a fact. Flavor saver.
the whole night you be like, damn.
That shit
Smell
was
like
top
last
notch.
night on your top lip. Yeah,
Sitting there still.
That shouldn't get you in
top
trouble
lip
too.
smell
Now.
like last night.
I'm not even
That should
sure
get you
what's
in
going
trouble
on.
real quick. You ever do that shit on purpose? Because you knew you about to be around some bitches. You ain't around. No, just me.
You talking about some more wild shit? Right?
Yeah, I'll be on that type of time. Oh, y'all like to smoke, huh? I got you.
Okay.
Top lip shit.
All right, Trey. Take us home, baby.
That's my final question.
Okay.
Have you ever had an underwear collection?
Hey, yo, come on. That's a little personal.
Nah, I never had an underwear collection.
A little personal.
I never personally
Nah.
had an underwear collection.
Right?
This is like past.
Ever. I said
Yeah.
ever.
I had one. God damn it.
Likewise. Which is interesting to me though. So you would pay for some underwear, you know what I'm saying? But you never snatch up some free ones?
I mean, I might not be able to know what, you know what I'm saying, these other women, because I might not can get to them. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You ain't never had one leave them on accident.
Yeah, if you leave them, they definitely get put in the stash.
yeah,
Which is
I
so
don't,
raunchy when you think about it.
yeah, I've never had one.
It's so unsanitary.
I've never had one.
Because you're not washing them.
No, I think that defeats the purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Please take us home, sir.
Hold on, how many was in your collection?
What I think that the question should be at what was the most you've had at one time?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You
The
mean
most-
like different flavors or from different, like the different chicks? Like, what you mean?
Different chicks?
Did you have a favorite pair? See, now I got
That's
mad questions.
so nuanced.
We gotta
now.
have we're gonna have to have a whole topic about this.
Hey, bro, we got 9 minutes.
You had a favorite pair.
To answer your first question, 7.
Yeah. Probably like 5, probably. Cat died at one time.
But it wasn't, that was the flavors. That wasn't 7 different chicks, though. You feel me? It was more like 3.
I don't know if I had a favorite pair, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't always like the flyest ones to get left. You feel what I'm saying? So,
yeah, yeah, laundry drawers.
nah, I ain't saying that neither. You feel me? I ain't saying that neither, bro.
Yeah, I was
Yo.
just fucking with you. The bloomers.
I had
Not
That
ain't no
5-pack.
blameless.
I've had someone leave the blur.
Like you feel me? Like lace boy shorts are my favorite underwear.
I agree.
I ain't never had none of them left. You feel me?
I agree with the
It's
boy shorts
always-
is the favorite.
Some other little shit. You feel me? But never no granny panties or nothing like that.
No, I don't know. If she leaving the period set, then that's just comfortability. So that might be a good thing. Who knows? Either way.
All right. Well, fellas, I appreciate y'all as always. Frank, appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate everybody coming out this past Saturday and just supporting
Excuse me.
not only myself, but my man Michael Anthony.
Yo,
That
he
was-
has to be the most over person they've ever had in that fucking shit, bro.
You know, like, if my memory serves me correctly, that's like his 1 year anniversary.
That's the chant.
No, he just
Just
got
in
that
last
last time we was there.
Yeah, I want to say, bro, like 2 years didn't go past before I made the song. You know what I'm saying? Like he made his debut, and then he did like a tag team thing for a minute, so he wasn't really needing no music. Then he went solo. I made the music. You feel me? I felt it's all been within a year time span. I really believe so.
And they got fans.
Yeah. Shout out to the kids from the Caucasus Mountains that know the words.
Like, man, this shit is so hard.
Shout out to the love, bro. That was a great experience. It was cool, bro. I'm glad y'all motherfuckers was there to experience it with me.
You know what I thought was dope? They didn't, from my observation, they didn't fucking dick you around. Like, you got to get your shit off. You get to walk around the ring and shit. Like, that shit was pretty fucking cool. It wasn't like, no, nigga, you got to stay on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, and then, you know what the coolest little tidbit was?
and it sounded good.
Thank you. I got a chance to see wrestling from behind the curtain for the first time.
Oh, yo,
feel me?
they was putting the match together and shit.
That's pretty cool, bro. You
That's
feel
dope.
me? It's pretty cool. I made it quick. I know we admitted it and made it quick, yo.
It was in
So I go to the back. So it's a guy who had a match early. He's sitting there watching the match from the prompter, you feel me? So I didn't know he was going to come out to do interference. So he back there just regular, talking, about talking to the guy. And I guess when he gave him the cue to go out, I look on the screen, and now he limping down the steps and shit. And I'm like, yo, good work, bro. Good work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he limped his ass back, and as soon as he came to the curtain, it's
Right
back
on
regular
his shit.
again. Like, yo, I love it. You feel me? It's
Shout
a
out to the
beautiful
workers.
thing. But with that being said, before I say, y'all vote. Vote. Please vote. Please vote, share, vote. It's way more interesting if we got more opinions. We ain't asking for much. Thank you in advance. And in the meantime, and in between time, starting with voting. Let's try to be a little better to the world, so maybe the world might be a little better to you. Whoop.